Experience tranquility. Pass into the iris.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Iris Podcast. I am your host tonight, Mr. Yeti, and joining me tonight for this awesome special edition of the Iris is NPC and Booth. How are you both doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here. I love being on the podcast. I love being a part of this, and I like looking at all these teams and playoffs. Playoffs is the exciting part. I mean, I love it at the beginning when everybody's undefeated and everybody has a chance. So there's a whole lot of hopium going around, and then that kind of carried over into stage 2. But now it's the point where these teams are do or die, and for a lot of these teams, it's crunch time. We gotta have it,
and it already has begun. Man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We got some predictions coming up in a bit here. There is no predicting tranquility tonight because Bowsy is a busy boy with finals, so we'll cut him some slack. But we do have some predictions of our own tonight to go through.
Do it myself.
But we're going to quickly talk about last week, just rapid reactions. It was a crazy week, one of the playoffs. Booth, why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, well, my favorite thing last week, I actually was able to produce the Discord tier featured match, so Oreo Fleet versus Storybook Heroes, and Map 5 win at the end. Oreo Fleet just came around to take the victory. That was quite a lot of fun to watch. It was a very interesting match. I recommend going back and watching it. More Genji than I've seen in competitive Overwatch in quite a while, but yeah, fun match to watch.
What about you, NPC?
We were all really hyped about the Frost Bowl. And it did not disappoint. Map 6. 6 maps.
6.
Can you believe it? My dream come true. Because it's first to 3 now. So if you draw a map, it basically just doesn't count. And you got to keep going. And I couldn't have asked for more. Map 6 is always good, especially when you're me. And I love to see the extended Overwatch, overtime Overwatch. I love to see it. So map 6, 6v6. It's all coming together. Just saying.
I was excited to see Poseidon pick up the win. I think a lot of people did not expect them to compete with Firefight. I think Firefight was on the cusp of getting a 3rd seed in the playoffs, let alone now out in the first round. That's surprising to a lot of people, and I have to say I did not expect that. So Poseidon with a huge win, 10th seed, the lowest seed left in the whole playoffs, going to be pushing through here to the next round. It doesn't get any easier for them because I believe they're up against Fenrir, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. Actually, I have that written. It's in our list.
We're going to get to it.
We're going to get to it, but we'll talk about that here now, guys. Let's get to some week 10 predictions. Week 11 now predictions, or the second round of knockouts here. A lot more teams going to be going home this week. Let's start it off with EU. Specifically in that upper bracket, you have Venice Vipers taking on Apollo. NPC, who's winning?
I got Apollo here. They've been basically the number 1 seed the entire time. I think they're just completely unstoppable right now.
Score?
3-0.
3-0. Booth, what about you?
3-0 here as well. It's going to be a rematch of week 8, but Apollo is just so strong. I don't see it going any other way.
Number 6, Paid to Win, taking on number 2, Feeders United. NPC.
I got 3-1 Feeders United. They've been trending upwards. They've been looking better and better all season. Started out kind of rough, but have gotten better and better and more consistent as the season went on. So 3-1.
Booth.
I got a 3-2 for Feeders United. A lot of rematches this week. This one was 3-2 for Feeders United back in week 8. But not on a limb match. There's even a chance we see this a 3rd time. That'd be something.
Crazy.
But 3-2 Feeders United.
All right. And down to that lower bracket here, number 7, Thunderbolt Rewind. They'll be taking on number 3, Ace here. NPC, what are you thinking here?
So here's my bold prediction of the night here. I'm going Thunderbolt Rewind 3-1. Okay. 3-1 over the number 3 seed Ace here. And I'm looking at the tanks here, and I'm looking at Rest in Pieces and Linus Tech Tip. I'm looking for those guys to pop off on the tank. While there's still 2 tanks in the game, I want to see it.
Booth, what about you?
Yeah, not as bold here. I'm going 3-1 for Ace here. Another rematch just a couple weeks ago, week 9, so just 2 weeks ago. And it was a 4-0 for Ace here then. So the threat of elimination could be really pushing both teams to go a little different here, but I don't know if that's enough to change things around enough for Thunderbolt to take the victory. So yeah, 3-1 Ace here.
All right, the 9th seed, EU Scrimbucks taking on the number 4 team, Hellhounds. NPC.
EU Scrum Bucks have gone back and forth, just with their roster changes and things like that over the season. I'm going to go with Hellhounds here because they've just been consistent. It's been pretty steady. Their performance hasn't gotten a lot better, but it hasn't gotten a lot worse. It's very predictable and it's very consistent, and I think that's what wins games long term.
Booth, what about you?
I'm going 3-2 Scrim Bucks. I think they're still somewhat of a dark horse for that tier. A lot of roster changes, but I think that I think they're going to put up a hell of a fight for the Hellhounds to match with there. It's going to be a close one. I 3-2 Scrim Bucks. So I guess that's my first upset of the night. We'll have to keep a counter going. How many we go through NPC?
In the NA Harmony tier, then we have number 5 Strix taking on number 1 Big Bang Buccaneers. NPC.
I got Big Bang Buccaneers taking this. Probably, I didn't write down a score here because I think it's going to be close, but maybe a 3-2. But I got to tell a story about Jewish Missile, and this is why. When I first joined Tranquility back in 2018, if you can believe it, I played for Gravity, and one of the first games we played was against, I don't even remember the team name, it was probably Solo Cup or something, but Jewish Missile was the tank of that team. And we were on Bonnie, and I was playing Ryan. This was like deep in the heart of Goats meta. And we get up on that high ground, and then we called a charge, and I charged through, and I pin, and he's playing Winston. I'm thinking, oh, this is a feed pick, right? This is Goats. We're playing Goats here. I charge him off the map. I stop. I stay on the map. He falls off the map. I turn around, and I'm like, okay, now I can just swing on there and on the team. No big deal. No, I hear him pop the Primal Rage, jump back out of the abyss, land back up on that platform, and then just decimate my team. And it was at that moment I was like, okay, this guy is good. So I'm a Jewish Missile stan. Big Bang Buccaneers.
Booth.
Also a Jewish Missile stand because I was his off tank in that match, and I remember actually I wasn't in on that one,
You
but
just
I
can't say the team name under threat of legal action.
Under the threat of legal action, I have to burn my shirt.
Yeah.
I remember unmuting middle of the match just to yell missile after he did that because I remember that play distinctly. But yeah, I give a 3-1 here for Big Bang Buccaneers. Strix had a big win last week, but I don't know if it's enough to go up against pretty much one of the favorites in the tier.
Number 3, Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies. Number 2, Galactic Penguins. The Battle of the Birds. NPC. Who wins?
I gotta go with the Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies. It's definitely gonna be a game to watch. Like this is gonna be intense, and I'm going with like a 3-2, maybe even like a 3-2 map 6 or something because it's gonna be big.
Booth.
Well, I'd love to have a map 6. I'm also going 3-2, but I'm going on the side of Galactic Penguins here. Yeah, again, probably one of the closest games for me this week. I'm very excited to see the outcome of this. Either one of these two teams could probably be one of the surprising teams to really push far here into the end of the playoffs and maybe knock off one of the first number 1 seeds this season.
All right, next one here is Luminous Foxes, number 5, taking on Koala Kings, number 1. NPC.
You know what? I'm going with the underdog here. I'm going with Luminous 3-1. Yakko's going to be a menace on the Tracer, and Rocco's a menace on the tank. It's going to be tough, but they can make it happen. 3-1 Luminous. Underdogs. Why not?
Not going with the 3-1 underdog there. I'm going to stick with the Koala Kings. They're favorites for a reason here. They won the rematch back. The matchup back in week 9. I don't see it changing.
All right, next one, number 6, Frost Nova, taking on number 2, Doodles. Who do we got? NPC.
3-0 Doodles. They've been a sleeper team every season, kind of middle of the road, but they've always been slightly above average when it counts.
Booth.
I'm going 3-1 Doodles. Just played a couple weeks ago. It was a 4-0 for them then. I don't really see them changing the outcome too much this time around.
Number 7, Nemesis, taking on number 6, Amateur Professionals, lower bracket match, NPC.
It's going to be a close match. I'm going to give it to Amateur Professionals because they have something that Nemesis doesn't have. They got Shrek. And when you got Shrek on your side, you can't lose.
Ed Booth.
I don't think Shrek was that great. I'm just kidding. I love Shrek. 3-2 Nemesis, though. I think it's going to be a really close one. One of the only teams that have never gotten 4-0'd, even in their losses so far. So competing with every team they play against here, no different this time. So 3-2 Nemesis.
Number 9, Wildfire, lowest seed left on the Harmony tier. Well, tied for, I should say. Versus number 4, Geometric, NPC.
I'm going Geometric 3-0. Just the seed rankings are just too strong here, and they just speak volumes about both teams.
Mm-hmm. Booth.
Yeah, not too much to say there. Also, 3-0 Geometric, definitely one of the better teams here. Definitely Geometric.
Number 7, Chrysalis, taking on number 3, Frost Bloom, NPC.
After that 6-map Frost Bowl, I'm a believer. Let's go Frostbloom. Let's go 3-1.
Booth, go ahead.
Sorry, I was also just replying with me to that question
Me
in Twitch
too.
chat.
Isn't it great?
I've got it's so much fun to mess with people. 3-0 for Frostbloom here. Trizzles isn't the same team as they were last season. And, Frostbloom is exhausted after last week, but they're going to be looking to come back after losing 6 maps. That's not a way you want to go down.
Let's go now to number 9, Shake and Bake versus number 4, Jersey Boys. Our Wednesday feature, by the way. NPC, who do you got?
I got Jersey Boys 3-0. They say he's got to go. Go Godzilla.
Booth.
Yeah, 3-1 for Jersey Boys here as well for me. Very strong team. I always look out for BBA, Godzilla. A lot of names we've heard about and known here in Tranquility for a while. So 3-1 for the Jersey Boys.
All right, next on the list, going to the Discord tier, number 5, Quokka Queens. Number 1, Joey Esports, our Thursday feature, NPC.
These are both Navino teams. Is there a way for them both to lose?
Good. I wish.
Okay, all right. Well, then I got Quokka Queens upset in a 3-2 reverse sweep. A very specific prediction with this one.
Wow.
Booth.
Less specific, 3-2 on the side of Joey. I think they're so close knit, but I mean, at the end of the day, it might just come down to seeding for my prediction there.
Number 3, Rampaging Inferno. Number 2, Renegades, NPC.
I got a 3-0 for the Renegades. Do it for the Teal Cowboys.
Nobody understands that reference. Booth, what do you got?
I understand it just enough to make it a 3-1 for Renegades to win. Rematch for some of the teams here again, but yeah, excited to see what both teams do. I think 2 pretty big sleeper picks on either side here. I'm a little disappointed they're facing off this early, but I think these could be some pretty deep runs here in the playoff for these 2 teams.
Let's go to number 5, Redacted versus number 1, Cosmic Castaways, NPC.
You going to bet against the number 1 seed? I'm not. Cosmic Castaways 3-1.
All right, and Booth.
Yeah, I have 3-1 for the Cosmic Castaways as well. Pretty strong team, but Redacted hasn't really performed the best against the top teams back in Stage 2, so I don't know if they're going to make the change here to be Cosmic.
My second favorite team in Discord tier this week. By the way, great shirt. Shop.spreadshirt.com/OW Tranquility. Taking number 3, Oath. Taking on number 2 team, SEAL Team Spuds, NPC.
You know what? SEAL Team Spuds 3-0. Potatoes fry together. Let's go. Potatoes.
Booth.
Well, Cav told me that he wrote the storyline this season for Oath to make it, so I got to stick with it here to try to look kind of smart. 3-2 for Oath. This is my upset pick, but I love both these teams, so I just want both teams to have fun,
Yeah, the Oath logo is really cool, actually.
It's really cool.
Yeah, so, anyways, number 7, Hammerhead versus number 6, Space Created, lower bracket, NPC.
I'm gonna go with Space Created 3-1 on this. I'm looking at the tanks again because I'm a tank player. I think Iconic got that MTD.
Booth, what about you?
I got 3-2 for Space Created, very close. I mean, they played way back in week 1, almost completely different teams now at this point. That was 2 months ago now by this point. So I still think it's going to be close, but I think Space Created will come out on top.
Number 8, Domination, taking on number 4, Frost Surge, NPC. Who comes out on top?
I gotta go with the team that's clearly dominant, that's gonna dominate that match, and that's gonna be Frost Surge 3-1.
Booth.
I got Domination 3-1. I think they're going to be trying to stick with it here. I mean, Birds of Elimination on both sides. Dom has a lot of players that have been around Tranquility, so might have what it takes to keep going.
Rematch of week 8, a feature match that we had, by the way. Number 10, the lowest seed left in the whole tournament across all the tiers, Poseidon, taking on number 6, Valkyrie, NPC.
I got to go Valkyrie here. Probably like a 3-1, maybe even 3-0. I don't think it's going to be even close. No offense, Poseidon, but the lowest seed, I just got to predict based on that, basically.
Booth.
I'm going 3-2 Poseidon here. They're going to continue on. Huge win last week. They're going to keep riding that high here and fly through.
All right. And number 8, Oreo Fleet versus number 4, Ragnarok Fenrir, NPC.
As much as this is a dogfight, okay, in a lot of ways. As much as I like Fenrir, Oreo Fleet definitely has the better logo, and I can't bet against that little dog. So I'm gonna go 3-1 Oreo Fleet.
Booth.
I'm going 3-1 to Fenrir. Oreo Fleet ran some pretty interesting comps last week. I feel like they kind of won because they were just playing the goofy comps just a little bit better. And I think a coordinated Fenrir could maybe pick them off there with some of those off-meta picks.
To the Transcendence tier, number 5, Insidious, taking on the number 1 team, Decapitators, NPC.
Decapitators. Come on, 3-0. It's gonna be that's all I need to say. I don't need to justify that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say either. 3-0 for Decap, one of the strongest teams this season for a reason. Definitely a favorite.
Number 6, Carnage. Number 2, Battalion, NPC.
You know what? I want to call an upset. I want to call another upset here. I want to call an underdog. I want to call Carnage here. Carnage going to take this one 3-1 over Battalion. Battalion's going home.
Well, going to the lower bracket. NPC.
I got to really get beat to go home this quick.
Yeah, Booth. Here we go.
I got 3-1 for Battalion. I mean, they just played a few weeks ago, 4-0 but for Battalion then. So I don't know if there's enough change between. They've all been playing the Overwatch 2 beta, so who the heck even knows?
Exactly. Overwatch 2 doesn't start until this is Overwatch 1 we're playing this week, just so everybody knows. Reckless Arcadia, number 5, taking on number 1, Epizeuxis. NPC, start us off.
Epizeuxis is going to take this clean 3-0 as long as they're all wearing their fuel skins. I think they got no problem. When they start taking them off, that's when things get dicey.
Booth.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll even get that dicey. Well, Arcadia did have a good win last week, but I still have a 3-1 for Epi here. Happy to see that regardless, either team's not getting eliminated yet because Reckless, I think, showed up pretty well last week.
All right. And then we will do our next one with... Where did I go here? I'm sorry. Zeus versus Devil Dukes, NPC.
You know what? Devil Dukes, they look better on paper. They look better statistics-wise. They just look like a better team, but Navino's kind of involved there, so I'm going to actually predict Zeus. Zeus to take this 3-1.
All right.
Just the Navino nerf, right?
Yeah, that's quite a... Ooh. My lights were angry about that NPC. That's why 3-0 for the Devil Dukes, I think, here. They faced up in week 7, wasn't that close, 4-0 for them then, so I don't see it changing too much.
All right. And NPC, we'll start off with you with the next one. Number 7, Puerto Rico, taking on number 3, Throwing or Bad.
I'm gonna go with the number 3 seed, Throwing or Bad. They can't be both, so we got to find out which one is which.
Booth.
Yeah, I'm going to give them a 3-1 here. Throwing or Bad winning 3-1. They won back in week 8 pretty well, so I don't see it changing too much this time.
All right. And then next one is number 8, Danger Close. Number 4, Reckless Sigma.
I got Reckless Sigma on this one. Probably 3-0, maybe a 3-1. It's gonna be Danger Close.
Booth.
Yeah, 3-0 for Reckless Sigma here as well. They had a great stage 2, only losing to Throwing or Bad, who we just talked about. So I see them continuing on with a pretty good second half of the season here into the playoffs.
All right. Next is number 7, Vengeance versus number 3, Uzumaki, NPC.
Uzumaki's just got the better track record right here. I like Vengeance a lot, but I got to give it to Uzumaki, but it's going to be a close one, probably a 3-2.
Booth.
Yeah, I have Uzumaki as well. They won the head-to-head back in week 7, and then great win last week over Billings Boomers. So, yeah, hard to pick against them here.
No, they did not beat Billings Boomers last week.
Did I have that wrong? I might have that wrong.
No. But anyways, number 9, Rat Society. Number 4, Billings Boomers. NPC.
You know what? I've been predicting against Navino all season, but I guess I got to go with the Billings Boomers on this one. Rat Society looking like they've been struggling a little bit lately, managing to pull off a big win this week, but I think Billings Boomers have got their number.
And last but not least, Booth.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing here. Had good last week for Rat Society, but I don't think it'd be enough to beat the Boomers. I got them winning 3-0.
All right, guys. Those are the predictions for this past week. But hey, guys, we had a lot of teams who are unfortunately no longer with us in these playoffs. And as is tradition here in Tranquility, we like to pay, we'll call it a tribute. We like to pay tribute to the teams who are no longer a part of our tournament. And the way that we celebrate that is with our segment In Memoriam. We say goodbye to the teams who are no longer with us. And for those of you wondering, yes, we have a little fun. It's a roast. Some people say, well, these are mean. Some people say, oh, we were being toxic. We're not trying. We're just having fun. We don't mean it. We're just having a good time.
Just win the tournament next time.
Just win the tournament next time. And somebody asked in chat, why are these all about these teams not winning? It's because they didn't win.
This is the last time they're
I'm
ever
gonna hit you with a hot take
podcast.
here. I'm gonna hit you with a hot take. If you're in memoriam, it means you didn't win.
Wait,
or you're in the second half of In Memoriam and you haven't seen yourself
or you're in
yet.
the second. Yeah, we're gonna see second half of In Memoriam soon. I know somebody said, "Where's Turbo Throwers?" Oh, don't worry.
Oh, don't worry.
Don't worry. We're getting to Turbo Throwers. But
the second part of In Memoriam is actually your last chance to enter the giveaway. Right?
Exactly.
So,
That's something I was gonna say. If you're interested in a giveaway for awesome shirts, much like this Oath shirt from the Tranquility Store, shop.spreadshirt.com/OW Tranquility. Getting those giveaway entries in now so we can get them drawn after the second part of In Memoriam, which is airing in a little bit here. All right, guys, it's time. It is time for our end of season awards. Some people ask, how did you choose these? Arbitrarily, we chose who we liked the most.
Yeah, it's popularity contest.
It's purely popularity contest.
It's
And I
rigged.
chose personally. I chose my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, in reality, what ended up happening is we had a group of people basically in a committee, group of about between 6 to 10 people, depending on the tier.
It could have been you.
It could have been you. It could have been you. We asked for lots of people. So if
Yeah,
you're wondering, like,
you
I should have been
part
on
of
that committee. Well, yeah. Just saying. And then that committee narrowed down to a final 8. And then we had votes. And that'll break down to our final group of people who are going to be receiving Roll Stars and then our final end of season award winner. There is one winner and then 4 Roll Stars. The winner is among the Roll Stars as well. And the Roll Stars are listed in no specific order as well. So I did not put first to fourth in the Roll Star list. It is just a list of the 4 winners of that title of Roll Star. In Harmony Tier EU, there are only 2 Roll Stars, because there was only 12 teams. It made sense. 24 team tiers have 4, so Harmony tier have 2. Or Harmony tier EU has 2, because that's 12 teams. Half as much. Cut it in half. Anyways, we're going to start.
The math checks out.
I ran the math. It works.
We checked it out, and it looks good. So we're going to start it off in the EU Harmony tier with your best coach for season 8, and you will see some tweets coming out throughout the night from the Trank TV Twitter account with these announcements as well. So you can look for those as well to take a look here. So starting off in the Harmony tier EU, your Roll Stars for coach in that we had O'Hara from the EU Scrimbucks and Hadrian 918 from A10 Esports. And your winner of best coach in the Harmony tier EU, that is O'Gara from the EU Scrimbucks. Congratulations, O'Gara. Can I get your thoughts, NPC?
You know what? That's pretty well deserved. That team has held it together through some trying times. They've been number 1. They've been number 10. They've been all over the place, and they're making a good comeback. And I think the coaching has a lot to do with that. And I also can't see that name without thinking of Augra from the Dark Crystal, the little one-eyed lady. I'm a boomer. Never mind. Just kidding.
Somebody just asked in chat, no interview? No. We don't
have time for
so many awards.
You want to be here for 5 hours?
We just don't have time.
If you want.
We don't have time.
If you want to tune into interviews Thursday nights after the Discord Tier feature match, the Beat Drop, featuring interviews of community members here in the Tranquility community.
And you're saying we could have signed up for that if we wanted to and to be interviewed. Not anymore, at least. Well, you could have.
Next season.
Yeah,
I'd love to have you guys on.
Yeah,
I'd love to have you on.
Next season. Yeah.
Let's go to the Harmony tier NA, guys. Start off with your quote-unquote Roll Stars, if you will, for best coach. That is, we have Delphi from the Fighting Potatoes, Bernie from Luminous Foxes, Train from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Winterhaven from Jersey Boys. And your winner of best coach in Harmony tier NA goes to Train from the Big Bang Buccaneers. Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, you don't necessarily go from a team that's in the nicest way probably was expected to be B tier at the beginning if people had to really make kind of bets about it, and then end up first seed. So it definitely falls back onto coaching, management, and the players there. So a big well deserved there to train and to Kraken, the other coach as well. So I think just the coaching staff in general for Big Bang Buccaneers really showing up this season for him.
All right, in the Discord tier, your best coaches as listed out here, you have Cam from Joey Esports. You got Chimanzi from Space Created, the Mormon 27 from Redacted, and Try from the SEAL Team Spuds. And your winner of best coach in the Discord tier is Try. Congratulations to Try, winner of the best coach in Discord tier. Can I get your thoughts on that NPC?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody on this list, fantastic coaching. I mean, I see that list, and like, you just can't be disappointed with if any one of them wins. And Try definitely does really well as a player, but also as a coach. And I feel like, the experience and the leadership that he brings definitely helps out a lot, especially for teams that have struggled in the past.
I just saw somebody asked, "Hey, where is this person?" Unfortunately, I think it was digital type from Oath. They weren't nominated. I'm sorry, that just didn't. The nominations happened and they weren't on the list. So, but hey, I still love Oath. I made that very clear. I still love Oath. Anyways, Transcendence tier, your best four coaches and the coaching role stars are Waddy from the Devil Dukes, Specs from Carnage, Andy from the Decapitators, and Denzel from Uzumaki. And the winner of best coach in Transcendence tier is Andy from the Decapitators. Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. One of the bigger pickups I felt like Decap had in the offseason, like we talked a lot about players, but having that coaching available, as at least I've heard, has really helped the team out quite a bit. You don't get number one seed unless you can have some good coaching staff around, especially in Transcendence tier. So shout out to Andy there. Definitely a name and Trank you should know if you've been here for a couple seasons at least.
Not wrong on that one, that's for sure. One of the things we talk about a lot in Tranquility is being improved, being an improved player. We talk about being a developmental community. We want people to grow as players here. That is our goal. It's part of the reason why we allow teams to climb as a season progresses, because we want players to feel like they can grow as players and to climb and to grind. Quite frankly, it is a great thing for these players to be able to push themselves to their maximum. And we see some great players who have improved throughout the season, or maybe season over season. There's a lot of different ways to interpret most improved, and we're going to go ahead and honor those right now. We'll start off in EU with your role stars there. Why is that clipping off? I do not like that. I am not happy about that. But I can't sit here and worry about it now, folks. I just can't. So apologies for the clipping on that. Proper graphics will be posted on Twitter throughout the night.
NA production for an EU.
NA production, unfortunately, for EU. I think it's that way for all of them tonight, unfortunately, guys. So you have to bear with me on that, and I just, quite frankly, can't fix it on the fly. So I apologize, guys. But anyways, most improv from Harmony Tier EU, we have Aiden for the EU Scrimbucks, and we have Staple Whip. Wow, all of Oath is in chat. I love Oath, by the way. Can I just say that? Oath is my new favorite team. Sorry, SEAL Team Spuds, you're no longer my favorite team. And the winner in the Harmony Tier EU for the most improved player is that name that I cannot pronounce.
I'm not going to attempt to say it either.
Congratulations, Staple Whip J from Apollo, the winner of most improved in the EU. NPC, your thoughts?
Definitely kind of a hard name to say. But most improved can mean a lot of things. It means something different to some people. There's a lot of people that feel like when they joined Tranquility, they were gold 3 seasons ago, and now they're a Masters player. That's improvement. Apollo, they've been a team that's been consistently good all season long, and so maybe people are seeing improvement within the season or within the games, or maybe just Yeti just picked this person because he likes them. I don't know, but you could.
Yeah, I wish I had the voting process.
Most improved could mean anything. Heck, I won the award once. I mean, true. And I'm still bad at the game. I don't even know.
It's true. It's definitely true.
true.
All right. Our next award goes to, our next announcement here, Harmony NA Roll Stars here for most improved, or most improv. Pardon the NA production, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's go. Thoramea from Frost Nova, Bad Ashes from Geometric, Phoenix from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Chobi from Galactic Penguins. And your winner of the most improved player in the NA Harmony tier this season is Phoenix from the Big Bang Buccaneers. Booth, what are you thinking here? Phoenix, your winner.
Yeah, fantastic choice with Phoenix there. I got to interview them on the Beat Drop a few weeks back, and they kind of talked through their them getting in to play with the Big Bang Buccaneers, just supposed to be on really as like a sub, from my understanding, and then did so well with the team that they voted them on to stay, and a huge pickup from them. I think definitely some key to their success this season. So awesome job for Phoenix there. Well deserved there in the tier. How many times am I going to say well deserved, NPC? I'll say it every time. That's one of my go-tos.
Yeah. I mean, he's the best of the best, and
I'll say everyone's well deserved from tonight
for these awards because they're great. So
I won't say it any other time, but the rest of you that I say you're well deserved. I just can't keep saying it. I'm sorry.
I just need to say, so suddenly all of Oath is here, and I just have to.
I know. Look at that.
It's great. Hey guys, welcome. It's nice to hear from you. We haven't heard a whole lot from you guys this season in Discord, but hey, nice to see you all here. Hope you guys are enjoying your time, and good luck tomorrow in your match. I manage the team that you're playing against, or not tomorrow in your match, Wednesday in your match. I manage the team you play against, so no offense. You're my second favorite team this week, but I love you guys tonight. So, and they have an emote. God, guys, they're just so much better than us. Like, look at that. Look at that animated emote. Oh my gosh, that's clean, man. That is clean. And another one. Like oh gosh, guys, we're getting upstaged by a team in the org and that in Trank, and that makes me anxious. So, but yeah, they'll be down, by the way. I'm going to mention this. They'll be down, by the way, at the San Antonio Fuel versus Outlaws Owl match. I know NPC, you'll be there, right?
I will definitely be there. And I've actually got, like, I don't know if I even need to show it, but I'm going to be taking it with me. I have a bag full of Tranquility enamel pins, and I've got Tranquility stickers and magnets and all sorts of good stuff to hand out for Tranquility people. Yeah. So if you see me there,
right,
you can't miss me. I'm literally larger than life.
Seriously, and the head.
Can't miss me.
You cannot miss it.
I might. I don't want to spoil it, but I might be wearing the cowboy hat. So you can't make Battle for Texas without a cowboy hat. So
there's actually, I believe there's going to be several Trankers down there. Is Kane's going to be down there?
Caden's definitely
should be super busy, I'm sure.
Try actually won tickets, and I gave him front row VIP tickets, and then he couldn't go. But I am expecting several others. I've already reached out and contacted all the people that live here in Dallas, and made sure that they were able to get themselves some tickets and everything.
Sure.
So
yeah,
we're definitely going to be here.
If you're going to be down in that, guys, go ahead and meet up. Say hey, grab some Trank swag that NPC will be handing out, and there we go. So, anyways, I just had to interrupt because it was just cool seeing all the new faces. So, but anyways, we left off on most improved in the Discord tier next, and we're going to start off with your roll stars. And again, apologies for the NA graphics again, but that's really the last time I apologize tonight on that. Killjoy from Hammerhead, B-Ball Man 69 from the Quokka Queens, Rabbit Gunner from the Renegades, and your teammate from SEAL Team Spuds, and your winner of most improved player in Discord tier is B-Ball Man 69 from Quokka Queens. Congratulations to B-Ball Man, taking home the award here tonight for most improved in the Discord tier. Locked this season, by the way, at a 2,800 NPC. Oh, wow. Definitely a huge jump up for them for sure this season.
Definitely. B-Ball Man, does B-Ball Man actually play basketball?
I would hope so. I would assume so.
We want the world needs to know if B-Ball Man actually plays basketball, and if so, are there like videos? Is there a picture, or is it a college thing? I mean, we want to know. I want to see.
It would definitely be false advertising. You can check out B-Ball Man on Thursday, by the way, in the Discord tier feature match. Joey Esports taking on Quokka Queens. Most improved player in Transcendence tier. Your role stars are Chief from the Billing Boomers, Smarties from Throwing Her Bad, Smugs from the Decapitators, and Sir Olin 21 from Reckless Arcadia. Lots of people. I mean, you're sitting here wondering, how are people in Masters tier improving? Well, of course they are. Chief played in Discord last season. Smarties played in Discord tier last season. Sir Olin played in probably just a much weaker Arcadia team last season than they showed this season. And then last but not least, Smugs, obviously switching to a brand new role this season, going over to main tank. Definitely an impact there. Your most improved player in Transcendence tier this season is Smugs from the Decapitators. Congratulations, Smugs, taking home the award here tonight for most improved in Transcendence tier. Booth.
That's pretty awesome. I knew that I was hoping that they'd get a knock this season for that. Switching roles at this high of a level is pretty insane. Like there's DPS, like, there's a whole different aspect of how you're playing the game as tank. You're not just thinking about aim or killing. You have to start getting into comms and target calling, fight planning. There's a lot you have to do with that. So that's not an easy thing to jump to, and it's not as simple as transition, I think, from other roles. Tank's probably one of the hardest ones to swap to at that level. So big respects to Smugs there. Awesome. I mean, they went from MVP back in season 2, primarily on that flex DPS. So quite a climb from there.
All right.
Don't talk about that. Don't talk about season 2 flex DPS. I don't want to.
Fair enough. All right, guys. Reminder: get those giveaway entries in. We're giving away another Trank shirt, just like this Oath shirt. I believe NPC, you have a Trank shirt on tonight too, right?
No, it's a Dallas Fuel shirt actually.
Oh, well, nobody wants to buy that rag.
Yeah.
But Booth,
2 hits.
Wow.
But you do want to get these awesome shirts. Shop.spreadshirt.com/OW Tranquility. We're giving away a shirt at the end of this stream tonight. Let's go now to best off tank here in the Harmony tier EU. Start off there. Your role stars are Silas 42 from Ace. Ooh, this one clipped okay. There we go. Silas 42 from Aesir and Rubix from Feeders United, and your winner of best EU off tank in Harmony tier is Rubix from Feeders United. Congratulations to Rubix. NPC, your thoughts?
Off tank is it's a hard position to play. It really is. So obviously congratulations to Rubix, because being an off tank it's a much tougher job than even main tank.
They're dying breeds, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
The last best off tank ever in Tranquility history.
Sure. Although we can't rule out off tanks in
I was
Owl.
gonna say,
Maybe.
we might have
Actually,
a
I take
fall
that back.
season here,
So-
so
I just lost my admin privileges for saying that now. We have no clue.
Wow, jump the gun there.
All right. Harmony tier NA, your role stars for off tank: Ricky 6334 from Frost Nova, Rockaneko from Luminous Foxes, Bethcon 2 from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Sticko from Galactic Penguins. A fantastic group of off tanks there, no question about it. Your top off tank voted this season is Sticko from the Galactic Penguins. Booth, what do you think on Sticko taking this one?
Yeah, great job to Sticko there. Not one of the not the highest SR definitely on their team at all. So respect to them for getting the nod not only from their team but then the nod throughout the tier as well. Harmony tier, to win that, I think that's a pretty notable thing to win anything in the Harmony tier, because that's probably where you see a lot of the most clear improvement, just because you can see SR gain a lot of the times from the players. You probably spend less time on average in the Cat Harmony tier than you would compared to the other tiers here. So winning off tank in the side, I went back to most improved again for some reason. Winning best off tank there is pretty impressive. You get a lot of diva play in here. You got a lot of really cool diva bombs that are flashy. So pulling the win here means that you stuck out a little bit for some people.
Yeah, that's a fantastic group of off tanks to stand out from too, by the way. Off tank, a really high quality position in Harmony tier for sure. Going to the Discord tier now. Let's start off with your role stars. You got Navino. Oh man, we drop in quality immediately. Navino from Joey Esports, Train from the Cosmic Castaways, Vespa King from Quokka Queens, and Choi Soo Won from SEAL Team Spuds. Your off tank Discord tier role stars, and your best off tank is Train from the Cosmic Castaways. NPC, what do you think?
I dodged a bullet on that one. I thought I was going to have to talk about Navino, but fortunately, Train definitely well-deserved. I mean, we already talked about coaching, and now we're talking about tank play, and really, really deserved. Train, fantastic player and fantastic coach with a lot of experience that really, helps change the mentals of teams. And that's what tank play is about, is, keeping your team focused on track.
All right. In your trance tier, role stars for off tank, you have Astro Zerg from Reckless Arcadia, PDK from Battalion, DNA from the Decapitators, and Epizeux's own Cam. And your best off tank in the Transcendence tier is Cam from Epizeuxis. Congratulations, Cam, on taking this award here tonight. Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, I got to see a little bit of Cam on the Sunday broadcast from last week when we saw Bazookics go up against Devil Dukes, and they did a fantastic job. I'm trying to remember exactly. I think it was the Sigma. They had an insane map, or no, King's Row on Diva. I think they ate like 4 blizzards. I think if I'm remembering correctly, they had some map that was insane, and the casters couldn't quit yelling about it. So great job to them there to win the award. That's a big roster to even be able to get some time in on off tank, let alone end up getting the best one in the tier. So hats off to Cam.
Congratulations, Cam, taking that one home here. Let's get now to your best main supports. Starting off with the often underappreciated main support role here. And we'll start off in the Harmony tier EU with the Roll Stars. Your 2 Roll Stars in Harmony. Of course, this one is screwed up now. Why am I cursed, guys? Why am I cursed? Your main support Roll Stars in the Harmony tier. You have FT from Thunderbolt Rewind, and you have Dreeny from Apollo. And your winner of best main support in Harmony tier EU, that's Dreeny. Congratulations, Dreeny. NPC, what do you think?
Definitely hard to argue with that one. They were both excellent main supports, but when your team is number 1 in the tier, you don't get that way because your teammates are dying, right? You're staying alive, and that's really what the main support is all about. A lot of great plays come on the back of main support.
Right.
You would have died if it weren't for that support. That Ana pocketing your Reinhardt or giving you that critical nano right at the right moment. So I feel like sometimes main support wins games, and apparently that's true for Apollo.
I don't think you can argue with that for certain. Let's go now to your Harmony tier NA Roll Stars, starting off with in main supports, pardon me, as Frog from Frost Bloom. You have Clem from the Luminous Foxes, QB from Big Bang Buccaneers, and from Galactic Penguins is Yuno. And your winner of the NA Harmony tier main support is QB from the Big Bang Buccaneers. Congratulations to QB, taking home the award this season, best main support in NA Harmony. Congratulations. Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, great job there for QB, playing with Lexi on the support line, I think, right? If I'm remembering that correctly.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, great job to them. I haven't got to really talk with them personally, but I mean, it's kind of like NPC said with Apollo. It's hard to bet against some of the teams that end up going in first place there. Anyone that can heal through Missile and Bethcon, deserves more than just one award. They deserve a couple of awards. So big respect there to QB.
I heard somebody recently asked, why are all the top teams winning the awards?
Wow.
Think about it.
Why do all the top teams have all the best players?
Why are they all good? Anyways, moving on. Sorry, I just needed to get that out there.
It's a coincidence that all the best players are on the best teams.
I remember
that's weird.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, somebody brought up the message like, why are all these good teams with just the best records getting all the awards? It's just kind of like... You're so close to figuring it out. So close. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I digress, guys. Your best, your Roll Stars in main support, main support Discord tier Roll Stars. You got Cry from the Cosmic Castaways, Brent from Domination, Fungin from Space Created, and your teammate from the SEAL Team Spuds. And your winner is Cry from the Cosmic Castaways. Congratulations, Cry. Taking that one home. And by the way, this was a massive win for Cry. I believe they were unanimously picked. One of the very few unanimous choices from the committee on that one. And just deserved, I would argue, for sure. NPC, your thoughts?
Absolutely. Unanimous choices. That means we're not sure who voted for them, but, they got votes. That's not... Okay. Anyway, no, fantastic work there, Cry. Absolutely well-deserved. Another well-deserved for Booth's little coin jar. But, that's... I just wanted to remind people that we don't have that many entries this week for the giveaway. We're about to do the drawing during the next In Memoriam, just after the next picks here. So we got to get those in if you want to win the shirt now. I think people are holding their channel points so that they can win, like, bigger giveaways in the finals because they know that's coming.
Or just tune in to more matches.
It's a better chance to get a shirt now versus going into the big pool with everybody else. So you got to kind of weigh your bets there. Looks like people just want to get those shirts. Looks like
I think they're going for it now.
I just wanted to bring that up. So,
all right, and main sport in Transcendence tier. Oh, I just revealed the winner. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. We'll come back to that. Nobody saw anything, right, chat? No, none of you saw anything. Chat, none of you saw anything.
Congratulations on Sly from Epizooks.
Yeah, confirm for me. Nobody saw anything, right? Everybody, no, right? Everybody, yeah, exactly. See what? Exactly. See, this is why I like Oath. They get it. They get it. No, exactly. Nobody saw anything. Yeah. Nobody saw anything. Exactly.
It's a pre-recorded scripted podcast.
Pre-recorded.
You guys don't know it.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody saw anything, guys. But anyways, congratulations, Cap. Yeah, Cap. We get it. You want giveaway? Okay, cool. All right, Crystal from the Devil Dukes, Sly from Epizooxes, Nagisa from Decapitators, and Sia from Carnage. There's no chance Sia is gonna win this one. No way whatsoever. But your main sport is Sia from Carnage. Who saw that coming? I sure didn't. Booth.
Congrats there to Sia. A surprise to all of us, to say the least. But yeah, I didn't see it coming.
I am stunned. I'm truly
so
stunned.
But yeah, Sia, one of the lower. Looking at the roster sheets here on the side, and yeah, the lowest SR in their team. So had a lot to live up to it there. I mean, goodness, a 300 SR really below the average for the team. That's quite a jump, especially in that SR level. I mean, 300 SR in gold's a big deal, but 300 SR from Diamond to Masters, that's quite a bit. So we're playing up and then really showed it off. So
as
good
they
job.
Pointed out in chat, by the way, Sia on that climb.
3.8 now.
3.8.
Wow.
That's kudos to that. Congratulations on that
600
climb.
SR.
That's pretty awesome. So good job. Good job on you,
SR.
man.
That's awesome.
Good job. All right. Okay, Cap, we get it. You want a shirt. Okay.
If Cap doesn't win this shirt,
it's gonna be funny.
Oh,
he has 100. He has apparently 100K channel points.
Cap's going all in on.
But anyways, guys, we have 4 more. Or sorry, actually, technically, we have a lot more awards to give up because we have 4 more awards across 4 tiers, and then 2 non-tier related awards. So that's a total of 18 more awards to hand out, guys. We're going to let those Lotto giveaway entries roll in while I mention that. But we have a lot more to come on this broadcast here. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to have our second segment of everybody's favorite where we get to have a little fun and roast those who are no longer with us. And that's In Memoriam Part 2. and we say goodbye to those who are no longer with us. And in all sincerity, roasting aside, we really appreciate all of you sticking it out and being a part of Season 8 here in Tranquility. Let's face it, Overwatch 1 is what it is, guys. It is a dying game. But Overwatch 2 is coming, and Tranquility is not going anywhere. So we do hope that you guys will be part of it in the future, and we certainly thank you very much for being with us here for Season 8 and seasons past as well. So thank you guys very much. Let's go now to the last set of awards for the night, starting off with your projectile DPS players. And we'll go to the Harmony Tier EU, and your Harmony Tier EU role stars are as follows. We have Mate.
Gotta do it.
Numbers from Venice Vipers, and we have Gadren from Apollo, and your winner is Gadren from Apollo. Congratulations to Gadren taking home the award. NPC, what do you think here?
I mean, projectile DPS is in such a weird spot this season, so I mean, coming out and running projectile DPS and winning the top spot, it's actually a really big accomplishment, because I feel like it's in a weird spot right now, and a lot of people are playing different things, and so coming out on like the Pharah and the Mei and then those projectile heroes, that's going to be big. So very well deserved. Lots of good competition there.
Your Harmony Tier NA role stars for projectile DPS. We'll start off with Doha from Strix. You have Null from the Koala Kings, Toxic from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Sleep BG from Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies. Congratulations to your winner, Toxic from the Big Bang Buccaneers, taking home the award on this one. This one was extraordinarily close, by the way, between all of these four, actually. All four were really close in the vote here. And chat is in arms
They
right
love
now. They love it so much.
Yet he just picked his own team. Come on, you gotta know it.
It's all me. I've rigged it
all
all.
scripted here.
Yes, I have apparently that much. That apparently am apparently I'm like that. No, congratulations to Toxic. Toxic Blade 47 is. Can we just get it in the chat? You can copy my message here. It's the meme at this point, guys. You just gotta stick with the meme. But jokes aside,
Aaron beat you to it.
Jokes aside, congratulations to Toxic Blade 47 on taking this one home, taking home the award here today. Booth. I guess I'll turn to you, because this is your to react to. What do you think about Toxic Blade 47?
Yeah, I knew him as a off tank who I tried to make into a main tank because we didn't have a main tank, and now they're playing projectile DPS. So what else? What can they not do? Probably support, but hopefully we don't have to figure that out. Let's just keep them. Let's get him back on off tank after this if we can, please.
We can't.
They've been out in the open too much.
We truthfully can't tolerate this, guys.
They can't anymore.
We can't tolerate this. Your role stars in Discord tier, guys, for projectile DPS. We start off at the top with Veli from Space Created Swifters from Joey Esports. We have Reborn from the Quokka Queens and Capital from the SEAL Team Spuds. Your winner here is Swifters from Joey Esports. What do you think, NPC?
Well, as long as it wasn't Capital, I think we're all in good shape.
This is good for us.
Yeah. Swifter is definitely well deserved. Another well deserved. But Swifters is a name you'll hear again and again on a lot of the feature matches. You begin to hear these players' names when you watch the feature matches. You'll hear their names in the kill feed. You'll hear them, popping off, and so you end up, even if you're not even in the tier, you're not playing for any of those teams, you'll start recognizing those names. And Swifters is one of those names that has come up more and more throughout the season. So definitely well deserved there.
Name's gonna be coming up next Thursday in the Beat Drop, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, start time after the Discord tier feature match.
Beat Drop. So we'll hear more from Swifters. The acceptance speech, the award acceptance speech you all have been asking for, is coming up on Thursday.
All right. Let's do now finally your Transcendence tier role stars for projectile DPS. Start off with Phone from the Devil Dukes, Gap from Carnage, Orsted from Decapitators, and Chief from the Billings Boomers. And your winner of best projectile DPS in Transcendence tier It's Phone from the Devil Dukes. Congratulations to Phone. I have to say, Phone, she's always been just one of the top players in Tranquility. And finally, I think this is the first time they've actually won an award in Tranquility. So finally for Phone, getting some recognition here. Congratulations to her. Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, awesome. They did a great job on Sunday. It's always fun when you have a good DPS in match as a producer. You kind of just can throw the first person on them for a while, then drink some water, text someone back real quick, and then look up. I'm like, oh yeah, they got a 3K. It's fine. Hit the clip button. I got a replay now. I can show later on. So they made my job easy last weekend, which I always appreciate. So thank you, Phone, and congrats on getting the award.
Next on the list here, after Projectile DPS, congratulations again to all our winners so far tonight. We go to the main tanks now, my favorite role in the game. I speak this purely as a Reinhardt player, of course, but can you blame me? NPC, I know you can't blame me.
I'm uniquely qualified to talk about
We are uniquely qualified to talk about main tanks. Let's start in the EU Harmony tier. Your role stars are Nero from A10 Esport and Mystic from Apollo, and your winner is Mystic from Apollo. Congratulations to Mystic. NPC, what do you think here about Mystic?
Once again, it's a number one team. You got the number one tank and the number one main support in the whole tier, together, and that's going to win you games. Fantastic. Yeah. Well deserved. There's a whole lot of good competition out there in the EU tier, but I've seen the plays and everything out of Apollo looks really good right now.
All right, let's go to the Harmony tier NA now with your role stars. Start off with Grodzilla from the Jersey Boys. We have Sav from Luminous Foxes, Jewish Missile from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Jonesy from the Galactic Penguins. A fantastic crew sitting here in your main tank spots, and your winner is Jewish Missile from the Big Bang Buccaneers. Congratulations to Jewish Missile for taking home this award. Booth.
I'm gonna keep it short. We talked about Jewish quite a lot earlier there. Longtime friend Missile, one of the first people I ever got to play Overwatch with in a competitive setting back in 2018. Oh,
wow.
But no, awesome. Congrats to Missile. Good friend. Glad to see them getting some recognition. It only took 7 seasons of play to get there, but
I see a lot of people in chat like, God, it's all Big Bang Buccaneers. Y'all voted for him. Just saying. Don't.
I mean, Yeti didn't just put them all in there.
Don't plant that, because there are actually people who would be pathetic.
People believe it.
That's the sad thing, is there would be some people who would actually believe that crap. So
I mean, you want to do something about it, just join the committee next season.
Next time, if you want your voice heard, get in that committee. There's a lot of, in the end, what it comes down to is one player out of 24. If you're one of the 4 out of 24, that's pretty damn good too. So I'm just saying,
it is. It really
nothing to be ashamed about being in that top 4 even. So nothing, shouldn't be any complaints, but of course there's going to be. There always is. There's going to be a ton of copium, and quite frankly, I just don't care. But congratulations again to your winners. Well-deserved winners. Don't let the chat diminish that here. Mm-hmm. So now your Discord to your main tank role stars is start off at the top, Cryptic from Joey Esports, Iconic from Space Created, B-Ball Man 69 from the Quokka Queens, and LCS from the SEAL Team Spuds. And your winner, best main tank in Discord tier, is Cryptic from Joey Esports. Congratulations to Cryptic taking home this award here. Let's go NPC. You thoughts on the Burger Man himself taking it home?
That's all.
It's got to be their third or fourth time at least going for the award.
Cryptic, well deserved. Actually, yeah, employee of the month. Started out, feeding, but it's tactical feeding when you win. Mm-hmm. So it works out.
You know what? You can't argue with the pedigree there. I have to say, whenever I see him up for one of these awards, I just go back to that moment in Breaking Bad where he's just screaming, he can't keep getting away with it. That's about where I'm at with Cryptic at this point. So congratulations to Cryptic taking this one here. And your Transcendence tier role stars for main tank, Dizzy from the Devil Dukes, Telm J. Can from Battalion, Smugs from Decapitators, and Golo from Epizeuxis. your winner of Best Main Tank in Transcendence tier. I'm letting chat just kind of guess a little bit because it's fun. It's Smugs from the Decapitators taking this one home.
Big surprise.
Congratulations to Smugs taking that one home here this season. Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, most improved and improved enough there. Hit the best in the tank there, in the tier there, going up against a lot of people who've been playing this role longer than they have. So that speaks quite a bit there to keep your team in first, and not even keep your team in first, force your team and dominate as first place throughout the season there. So respect there to Smugs.
Hey, all I'm saying to those who want to say it's rigged, I will literally show you the vote counts. I have no problem with that. So just to make that very clear here, I'm getting actually messages about that in Discord. I shit you not. And I genuinely, if you really are think that I'm that pathetic to change the award voting, I will happily show you the vote counts. So if you really want to see them, shoot me a DM. I will gladly screen share with you and show you the vote counts.
Because
but if you're gonna
these
just
awards
if you're
totally
just gonna,
matter.
I'll be honest.
These are really important awards, and I need to. Make
You honestly
sure that my
assume
friends
that
get them.
I mean, I hate to be kind of mean because I'm getting really annoyed by the complaints. If you assume that I'm that pathetic to actually change and actually impact the awards, do you think I actually care who win the awards? I don't. It doesn't impact me at all. I'm happy for the people who win in general. I want everybody to have fun. And it sucks that there are people who are actually doing this right now. It's really, really, really lame for me. So
if Yeti was rigging the events, why wouldn't he win all of them?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten through flex support and hitscan DPS.
Oh,
There's a chance Yeti wins 8 straight awards here. We don't know yet.
It's just me, you loser.
There's a chance.
No, genuinely, I don't know how to explain it to you. So, but I'd be happy to show you the vote counts. So if it really, really, really feel that desperate to see them because you think I'm cheating it, I will happily sit down and show you. But if you just want to see it because you're curious, I'm not going to waste my time doing that because, quite frankly, I don't have time to sit there and pass it out to everybody. That's just annoying, and I'm not going to deal with that. Anyways, off my soapbox because people were tilting me in my DMs, and honestly, that's just really disrespectful at this point, and I really don't appreciate it. So just voicing my complaint here. Just needed to get that out because that's really frustrating. Anyways, best flex support here in Harmony Tier NA. We'll start with the Roll Stars. Next one here, we have MIMP. I'm sorry, this is NA. Pardon me. We skipped EU. We'll come back to EU after this, guys. NA, we have MIMP from Strix, Phinia from Luminous Foxes, Sexy Lexi from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Onyx from the Galactic Penguins. And your winner on this one is MIMP from Strix. Congratulations to MIMP taking this award home. NPC, start us off here.
Wait, well, it wasn't a Big Bang Buccaneers player?
God, don't.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. No, definitely. Strix made a really good run. He's still in the playoffs and making really good
stage
progress.
1.
Yeah, and it just definitely well deserved there. There's a lot of competition for that flex support, and I feel like it's maybe not as. I don't know where I was going with that, but well deserved. Excellent job. Strix is doing a great job on the back of their supports, both of them.
All right, and let's go to your NA or your EU Harmony tier. We had Ure from Feeders United and Yoshi from Apollo. Congratulations to both of you, and your winner is Yoshi from Apollo. Congratulations, Yoshi. And Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, awesome job. Yoshi's been, I think, one of the name pops up everywhere. It's been the fantastic just community member on the EU side. I think has kind of, at least that I've seen, brought a lot into the Discord server of keeping conversations going, getting really involved, which is what we love to see in Tranquility. It's like our favorite thing when bringing in new sides and new tiers. So that's been one of my favorite names to see talking in the Discord server, at least. So congrats there to Yoshi.
All right. And your winner, or your Discord tier, and oh man, I'm all out of sorts now. Your Roll Stars Flex Support Discord tier, Pyro from the Cosmic Castaways. We got QZ from Joey Esports. We got Basket from the Quokka Queens, and Glitch from the SEAL Team Spuds. And your winner in the Discord tier is Pyro from the Cosmic Castaways. Congratulations to Pyro taking this one home for the Flex Support and Discord tier. NPC, what do you think?
Definitely lots of good things coming out of Pyro in the Discord tier. I mean, you don't get to be this far into the playoffs. You don't get to be in this high of a seed without good players. And we've seen Pyro do quite a bit, but it's one of those names that doesn't get mentioned on the broadcasts all the time. But it's a subtle role that's very difficult to master. So I feel like Flex Support winning this here, this is huge for Pyro as they make it to maybe the next tier up next season. So we'll see.
All right. And then your Transcendence tier Roll Stars, last but not least, in the Transcendence tier Flex Support position, Aplom from the Devil Dukes, True Donger from Epizeuxis, Voltage B from the Decapitators, and Sir Olin 21 from Reckless Arcadia. And your winner is Voltage B from the Decapitators. Congratulations. And Booth, what do you think?
Yeah, Voltage, another name that's been around here for quite a while. I believe I'm wrong. This is a new role for them? Do I have that correct? Or is this like an off roll on their side? I might have be remembering that incorrectly.
For Glitch, I'm sorry, not
Voltage.
For Voltage
yeah.
is an off roll. They are a
Off
DPS
roll
player. Yep.
Yeah, well, awesome job there for Voltage then. That's would be on a Flex Support. So yeah, that's a tough role to swap to there after being on DPS. But happy to still see Voltage playing around. That's one of the cool things. You still get to keep playing here after on those off rolls to keep playing with the community you've grown with. I mean, they've been here just about as long as I have, I think, maybe even longer. So awesome to see Voltage still sticking around and still playing at high enough of a level to be getting awards like that. So congratulations to them.
All right, congratulations again to all your Flex Support winners. And our final category of the night before we go to the non-tier related awards is your best hit scan. Oftentimes one of the most showy awards, I think for sure, whenever you see those hit scan pop-offs. Let's go ahead and hop to it here. Your Harmony tier EU Roll Stars for hit scan with Elixir from the EU Scrimbucks and Shagadelic from Apollo. And congratulations, your winner of this one is... Why is that not going? There we go. Elixir from the EU Scrimbucks. Congratulations to Elixir taking home this one. She has been fantastic all season. No doubt about that one. NPC.
Yeah, Elixir, another name that we see a lot of in the Discord and, participating in all the different events. And, being in EU doesn't necessarily mean you have to just show up for match day and then leave. So participating in the chats and here, even in the podcast when it's got to be 3 a.m. in EU, it's a big part of these awards. Not to diminish incredible talent as well, but also, a little bit of, just this is a person we know, this is a person we like, this is a person that we want to succeed. And I can see why a lot of people want to, hey, I know this person, I want to vote for them.
Very popular choice to win this one. Congratulations, Elixir, on taking home that award. In the NA Harmony tier, for your hit scans, PVB 306 from Strix, Knocked from the Koala Kings, Beppo from the Big Bang Buccaneers, and Widowmane from Galactic Penguins. A fantastic group here of Harmony tier. No, I'm not trolling. Okay. All right, I'm not going to be tilted by chat anymore, guys. All right, moving on, and your winner is... PVB 306. Congratulations, PVB, on taking this one home. Booth, your thoughts?
Yeah, congrats there to PVB. That's a very popular spot there. A lot of very popular players, a well-known role, an exciting role, a role that gets shown on broadcast quite a bit because honestly, hit scans kind of fun to watch sometimes. So it's a tough one to end up grabbing there. So big respect to them to end up winning the award there.
Congratulations, PVB, on taking that one home. Let's go to your Roll Stars and Discord tier now, guys. You have hit scans, Prime from Redacted, Magpolar from Cosmic Castaways, Matsen from Quokka Queens, and Seraph from SEAL Team Spuds. And congratulations to your winner in Matsen from the Quokka Queens. Congratulations, NPC.
Like Booth was saying, hit scan DPS, it's just the margin for error is so small you have to hit those shots, and Madsen does that consistently on a range DPS, something that can get some value at range, win those poke wars, win those brawl wars even. And you see that happen in these players, and all the players on this list definitely deserve to be up there in that top 4. But congratulations to Madsen. That was just fantastic gameplay, gets you there, and you definitely deserve it.
All right. And last but not least, the last award for tiered players, if you will. We have a couple more awards coming up for content-related stuff here in just a moment. Transcendence tier role stars for hit scans. Teskew from Reckless Arcadia, Nick from Carnage, Charybdis from the Decapitators, and Frozen from Epizeuxis. Your final award winner here in the hit scan category, the Transcendence tier, Frozen from Epizeuxis. Congratulations to Frozen. Booth, your thoughts on Frozen taking this one home?
Yeah, again, I'm pretty lucky. I get to broadcast most of the Transcendence tier matches as the producer, so I've got to do episode 6 twice now, I believe. And yeah, Frozen's the name I remembered from the team for sure on the roll. So if you're doing that, that normally means I'm spectating you, which I tend to spectate hit scan DPS way more the Transcendence tier than other levels. No offense to the rest, but they got the aim up there. So if I remember the name, obviously that's the best tell if it's the deserved award or not. So anyway, congrats to them for taking out our last player award of the night.
All right, congratulations to all our winners here tonight, guys. Last player award. There are 2 important awards, and these to me are the most important when it comes down to this community. This community thrives based on a few different things, and one of those is our fantastic production. We, of course, owe a ton of that to this guy right over here, Booth, our director of our Twitch production, but in the end, it's because of fantastic volunteers beyond Booth that really make a big difference. And all of our casters, it's an unpaid job, but they come out and they do a fantastic job every single night producing content for you guys here. We're here 3 nights a week and also in the EU as well, producing matches for you guys. And these casters, we talk about Tranquility a lot being, what it is, but Tranquility has a history of producing fantastic casters who have gone on to do fantastic things. We have obviously one of our favorite alumni, Tranquility Hall of Famer, Door. And Door is now off basically T2 Overwatch legend Door at this point, basically on the cusp of the next level in Overwatch. And he came back this season to just do a cast with us. Volunteer. He's unpaid. He goes and gets paid a hell of a lot more money than I would expect to make from esports casting, picking up jobs. He's been on ESPN for crying out loud, and the guy came back to cast with us. So, guys, what it comes down to,
learned how to produce just for us too.
He learned to do
matches for us.
He did production just for us, and it's cool, and we appreciate that so much. So, casting here has been a gateway for people to get elsewhere, and we've seen that from other people too, who kind of helped grow their casting career here, and now are off casting T3, casting even higher than that in some instances, casting in other games too.
Casting collegiate, casting Rocket League.
Yep.
It's a great place to come and just kind of build your highlight reel, your casting reel, and
it's a quality
production.
Send
that tape on.
We joke about NA production, but there's a lot worse than us out there, trust me. But anyways, congratulations, your casting world stars, I guess we'll call them. Best casters here this season. Mr. Yeti. Now you could say I rigged it, guys.
Wow, rigged. We know who's gonna win already.
I know. All right.
Don't read the other names.
Ty Munster, Toasty, and Bowsy. Congratulations to these 4, voted by all. This is a collection of all the committees, not just one, but all the committees voting for these awards, and voted as your best caster this season is Bowsy. Congratulations to Bowsy. Extraordinarily well-deserved. Booth, I'm going to let you take this one. Talk about Bowsy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to begin with this. Bowsy stepped up so much this season. Just beyond, I'll focus just on casting for this. I won't even get into the taking over predicting Tranquility, which was a huge help for us. Only second to yourself a number of casts this season, Yeti, for regular season signed up, and then behind that only after Laggy and I in total help out. So insane the amount of help they've done. They did, my God, how many of our preseason NACC matches that we had? They did so much of our work with the Natter Community Bash, stepping above and beyond what we'd ever expect on a caster, and beyond just the fact of we always look for people that volunteer well. We're at like a pretty unique level now that we can kind of, we used to kind of, just be trying to grab whoever we could that could have a microphone that could at least plug into a USB slot that understood the ultimate names and had them casting on screen. But now we really try to look for people who are already growing as casters or have the ability to grow or the need to grow or the want to grow. And Bowsy has taken from such a level. Their casting has improved so much. Honestly, this is something they're going to be able to continue doing beyond Tranquility here, which normally you don't see. Sometimes people get lucky time and place and get some gigs, but the way that they paint, in my opinion, the story of a fight going on, we don't really, that they're the voice now, I think, when it comes to casting here in Tranquility. We have one every season, and season 8 will go down as Bowsy season for sure.
All right, and continuing on the Season 8 final awards here, this is for non-staff community contributors. So, obviously, there's a fantastic staff. An NPC and Booth, we all could say that a ton about the people who work for the community. Guys, it's an awesome group of people. It just is. They work hard to make this place shine, do our best to give you guys everything we can to make this place really feel bigger than what it really is, a T4, T5 type Overwatch tournament. We just are here wanting to produce our best possible production and honestly give you the best possible tournament that we are capable of doing in our volunteer effort and make this place as truly non-toxic and enjoyable for everyone as it can be. And that's hard to do on the internet, as you guys all know. So we're very thankful to our staff. But it's not just our staff that makes this place go. What really helps us is the volunteers who aren't staff, who are just people who want to help out, who want to help win who want to help us look great, who want to help the community feel welcome here. And these kind of people will produce montages for us. These kind of people will put content into the Discord. They'll throw out spreadsheets and stuff that they worked on. They will be a part of the content creation team. They'll do so many different things to really help this community just kind of thrive and make us be as productive and successful as we are. It takes a mountain to make this community thrive. Not just all of us behind the scenes, all us boomers trying to make it work. We have a fantastic group of volunteers who also make a difference here. So congratulations. We had 10 people nominated for this, and honestly, all 10 are fantastic. But we want to give credit to these 4 specifically who were voted the best non-staff contributors this season. We have Train, PDK, Laggy-san, and HB Bowsy. I don't know what the HB stands for. I'm just saying. Obviously, Train has done so much this season with content team also helping to create the TFT tournament that we have had earlier this season as well. PDK, obviously, fantastic member of the community, has really rehabilitated himself from the Chuzzle incident, but has been a huge, obviously, with the content team and helped out a ton during event week as well. Laggy-san, Booth. Laggy.
Yeah, my goodness. I took every Thursday off my hands this year so that way my fiance wouldn't break up with me so I could have spend some time with her. So he saved me there. But no, he's been that and our website. The amount of work he's been putting behind the scenes into making the new Tranquility website's insane.
Gotcha. Okay. Hammer Bro. That's what HB and Bowsy.
Yeah, Hammer Bro Bowsy.
Hammer Bro Bowsy. I love it. Bowsy, obviously, we said a ton, and I'm not gonna spoil it anymore, guys. There's only, those other guys are all great, but really season 8, it's been the season of Bowsy, guys. It just really has. Speaking quite frankly from a member of the staff, Bowsy, you've been amazing this season, and we all appreciate everything you're doing, from editing to content to casting to your spreadsheet. It's been just the year of Bowsy, or the season of Bowsy here in Tranquility, and I cannot say enough thank you for what you've contributed to Tranquility, not just this season, but obviously throughout. But this season in particular has been just a fantastic contribution from you with everything else you have going on in your life. You're a busy college student. You have finals going on and stuff. But yet you still make Tranquility as much of a priority as you can, and it's amazing. So, Booth, NPC, anything about Bowsy that hasn't been said?
No, you've already said it all. I mean, Bowsy really stepped up and filled, so many voids for us as far as producing and hosting the Predicting Tranquility channel, doing all the casting, just amazing play-by-play work, just fantastic work all around, doing spreadsheets, being an active part of the community, being here every time, even sometimes when matches start and I'm unavailable, I'll come back and find that predictions have been started and Bowsy's the one who started them. Like just seeing a job that needs to be done and then doing it. Just hats off to Bowsy. Just consistent performance all season long.
The perfect example of you get out what you put in,
Yep.
and that's put in quite a bit here. I'm very happy it's been able to show for them.
Cav often uses the phrase, put up or shut up with a lot of people, because a lot of people have come to us before and said, like, I want to do this awesome like blog on your website, and it's like, cool, show it to us, and then they show it to us and they just give up on it after.
Oh, if they even show it to us, we're surprised.
Yeah, they show it to us.
If they show it to us, I'm amazed.
But like things like it's Bowsy is the epitome of put up or shut up, and he always puts up. It's just awesome. Like whenever we need something done, we know it's gonna get done if Bowsy's got it done. So that's the best thing about Bowsy right now.
I mean, editing the 2 montages from today.
He edited the In Memoriam.
He did both of these today.
He did both of these. He's just like, sure, let's get them done.
Yeah.
Great, cool, whatever. Like this is just, damn, dude's insane. I just gotta say it. So enough. Bowsy's awesome. We all can agree. But season 8 will be remembered, in my opinion, as the season of Bowsy. So congratulations, Bowsy, and thank you for everything you've done for Tranquility here in season 8. That is all for our awards, guys. Tweets have been going out throughout the night tonight, and we have been congratulating everybody out on Twitter as well. There's a lot of fantastic stories going on this season. We've already highlighted a ton. In every tier, there are stories of teams who started off this season rough, like Poseidon, like Oath, and teams like Shake and Bake, who joined in late, who are now having opportunities in their tier as well. Teams like Frost and Nova, Bad Stage 2 comes back and moves in, has an opportunity to go to the next to the championship bracket here if they can pull off a win this week. Guys, there's so many fantastic stories right now in Tranquility. It truly is a remarkable thing. And that's what's great, is we have so much more to talk about, not just end of season. There's so much more going on, and we are looking forward to every week talking about every one of these amazing stories as season 8 is wrapping up. But I know a lot of you are also curious, what about season 9? What's going on with season 9? We're going to have an info drop on that soon. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping a ton of information about expectations for season 9. There's a ton of questions about that with Overwatch 2 on the horizon. A ton of questions about, we're going to do it on beta. In truth, guys, we don't have any more information than any of you do, so we're going to try to do our best to give you the best estimate of what we're going to try to make happen. But a lot of it is depending on so many things that we're probably going to find out in the next month or two at just the same time as you are. So we're going to do our best to get what we can out there to you guys. We got some big rule changes on the horizon that I know a lot of people have been talking about. Some things that might be changing some things up moving forward into season 9 to help bring in.
So we just leaked that there's going to be a season 9.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
There's going to be a season 9.
Uh-oh.
It was a leak. We were supposed to announce it.
Was anybody surprised?
No.
Hey, we ain't going anywhere, baby. We're coming back. No, I don't think anybody expected that. So
Getty rigged it.
No, not really. Okay, really quick, guys. Your other programs this week, as a reminder, Wednesday, 8:30 CET, EU Scrimbucks versus Hellhounds. Wednesday at 8:30 EST. You have Shake and Bake taking on the Jersey Boys, and then Joey Esports taking on Quokka Queens on Thursday as well for these playoff matches. We'll have a beat drop hosted by this guy right over here on Thursday, interviewing several players from the community, and that is all we have for production. Oh, and then potentially, although somebody just brought up a good point, Mother's Day is on Sunday, and we scheduled the first week of the league tournament on Sunday, so we might need to review that.
Get your mother to play.
Yeah,
Get your mom to watch.
Get your mom in. Get your moms in,
your
guys.
Mom to
your
watch on Twitch
trust
on
me,
Sunday.
Exactly. Your moms can watch you. That is their gift. That is your gift to them. They get to watch you play League of Legends on Sunday. So, but in all seriousness, we'll be talking about that. We'll let those guys know. But stay tuned on that. Last but not least, your drawing award winner, NPC. Did Capital win?
God, I hate to say it, but yes, Capital won a free Tranquility shirt.
At least
After-
math still works. It's
so,
okay.
okay,
Fine
you
with that.
have no idea. Capital entered more times than everyone else combined. I'm just gonna say it. So yes, it would have been a dirty shame if Capital didn't win. But yes, Capital won that. So Capital gets an oath shirt.
I hate to say congratulations, but I'm gonna say it. Congratulations to Capital on taking home the award tonight. Or not the award. You didn't take home any awards. Let's stop that. But you did take home the giveaway the giveaway win here tonight. Congrats, Cap, on taking that home. He'll win a Tranquility shirt. But as a reminder, tune in here to to this stream. You can rack up those channel points. 1,000 channel points get you a giveaway entry. Or if you don't want to wait for a giveaway, shop.spreadshirt.com/OW Tranquility. All the money that is raised on that goes right into Cavalier's pocket. And in all seriousness, what it actually does, it goes right back into the community. So we can do giveaways, so we can do prizes for things on the side, for side tournaments, things like that, guys. If you want to help us out, best way to support us, go buy some merch or subscribe to this very channel. It's the best way you can support Tranquility. But for everybody here, we thank you very much for being a part of this cast tonight. Congratulations again to all of our fantastic and well-deserved end of season award winners. And for NPC and Booth, we thank you very much for gazing into the iris with us tonight, and we'll see you again soon.
Experience tranquility. Pass into the iris.